Yeah, Fluffy Quitting Squad.
By the way, hello everyone, welcome back to DnD Shadows of War, Session 10. Per Chris's request, I did the thing at the beginning of the session to indicate that I would, that the session has begun.
Hi.
This is on the 5th of December 2019 at 10:01 p.m. Per Iggy's request, I said the time this is being done at, and per my own fucking...
Does he request that of... Did he ever request that of D&D?
I don't remember, actually. It may have been specifically the podcast, but I'm channeling his wants into the D&D as well.
How about we're the Wayward Adventurers?
No.
No. You guys can think about it.
Dude, we're the Super Squad.
No.
Alright.
Anyway, when last we left our wondrous heroes...
Yeah, man. Heroes.
When last we left our wondrous adventurers...
You guys... Oh, ooh. Actually, before I forget. Poke.
Hero the shit out of...
Ah, yes, the music.
So, last time, the three adventurers had to track down where their employee or employer went to. They found them in a cave of thieves / pirates. Unfortunately, although they were stealthy for a while, it turns out that the place was going to be attacked by orcs. And being foolhardy adventurers and knowing some things about the orcs, they decided, instead of running away, they will face the group head on and kill all of them.
Oh man, that's my paycheck.
So, that is where we start.
So with the combat over, I asked the newcomers, who are you guys?
So, this guy, after spitting at an orc corpse, kind of comes forward. Name's Bear.
Cool.
And a friend over here, Monkey, is here. We're part of a group. A thieves guild of sorts, if you know.
I've heard of these thieves guilds, yes.
Well, we are now, unfortunately, in your debt.
Cool.
Because instead of being sensible people, you're adventurers. Alright. So, I know who did this.
Man.
I'm going to check something, and you'll be receiving some loot for your troubles for helping us with this, along with something else. I'll talk to you in a little bit. But first,
As part of that loot, that stupid orb you took from us?
he kind of chuckles nervously, like, "Yeah, that is someone else's thing. I'll explain."
Did the orcs take it? If the orcs took it, I'm gonna be real pissed.
No, not an orc.
Oh, you sold it. That's convenient too.
No, it's like, so there's usually about 3 of us here.
Mm-hmm.
One of them isn't anymore. And he's already been pushing the line a bit much because he's been causing trouble for the town. Most towns are okay with us as long as we keep ourselves away from doing too much.
So this one dude pushed his luck, and now he's kicked out of town, and now we have to go find him. Is that what you're saying?
He took the orb?
He's the one that stole it, and Ruskin.
You guys just kept Ruskin, though? What the fuck?
Well, we didn't know what the hell is going on until he went off to do something else, and made that he just a ransom thing, which is fine overall. But then we found out that he was stolen from the town in broad daylight. Can you see what the problem would be with that? It's not a pretty picture, and I would not be surprised if the guards are going to be marshaling themselves over here. We aren't really that hidden.
So where is he right now?
The other captain? I was gonna go and check, actually. More than likely, he's the one that has the item. We have a little area. If you would follow me.
Sure.
Okay.
And boop. This way.
Move your tokens, guys. Here we go.
Fucking why would I do that?
Alright. Now, this place, he says as he is going down here, is kind of booby trapped. So I'm gonna go step in real quick and make sure things aren't going haywire.
Turret friend, go! Turret friend walks ahead.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Oh the fuck on. There we go. There we go. That's better.
There we go. Here.
The big room.
There we go. Yeah, no, it is.
This is a big room for a cave.
Mm-hmm.
So yes,
Almost
turret
as if
friend
it's
moves ahead.
man-made.
Yeah, no, this one. Do you say that? Talk about the room like that, by the way, as a character?
No.
Yeah. Like the
Okay.
bigness of it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, no. So, for those who don't know, this is supposed to be a puzzle. Guess who doesn't have to do the puzzle now?
Yeah, now that we got a guy following the guy that's doing it for us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no more turret. Turret goes back.
Alright, so he's kind of comes into the room, looks around, like he peeks out, and then looks around, making sure that nothing's going on. Then he comes and says, okay, it's safe. You can come in.
We come in.
Yeah.
Alright. So, up there, he points up to the cliff face that you see. And yeah, as you look up there, you can see like there's like large like pressure plates up top of there. Generally, we would have the item up there being guarded by one of us. These are for rare items. So you can tell that the item is not there. Which means,
What told you that?
well, the fact that it's not fucking there.
Oh, thanks, Sherlock.
He kind of eyes you.
She's usually like that.
Well,
Uh,
excuse her for being pissed that you lost the fucking crystal.
excuse you for having us basically being fucked over because one of our little shits decided to be greedy.
Didn't you say he was one of the big three, though?
Yeah, but he's now a little shit. The minute that you fuck the group over, you're a little shit. Kind of calms down a little bit. Look, this is
Yeah.
really fucking bad for not just you, but for me. I have to deal with the fallout of this. You can just wander off on your own, do your own little thing, because you're adventurers who doesn't have to worry about the consequences most of the time.
Hey, man, you chose your life, we chose ours.
True.
Yeah, choices. Look, he shouldn't be too far, especially since it's not been that long. And in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's still probably close by. So if you want to get going, I'll give you your reward later.
Yeah, but you're probably not gonna be here later.
Oh no, I'll be in the town. I'm gonna talk to the fucking mayor anyways. So, I'll... And then he's like, all you have to do is just go up the pathway. You probably already noticed it. I noticed a couple of those torches are gone. And just head on out. We'll meet you up there in a little bit. But if you want to see if you can get the item real quick, you might want to move.
Oh.
Okay, then okay, then let's hurry then. Also, turret friend here only has about 3 minutes left.
Alright. Also, I think I fixed the NPC issue.
The NPC. What?
Showing roles.
Okay. Well, you can try it now just to check.
Sure, give me a second.
Meanwhile, we're just coming up with team names on the side.
It's all bad. It's all terrible.
I mean,
What, you don't like the Junk Warriors, Chris?
It'd probably
Literally
work better if it were steampunk.
The only person here who could count as a junk warrior would be me. Also, we can still see it.
I mean, we're
Yeah,
all
that's because-
trash, so...
yeah, that's because somehow 3D dice got on.
What, you don't like the 3DS?
Not when...
2.5 Adventurers, I like that.
2.5 Adventures, yeah, that's a good one.
Eh. That almost fits.
Oh no, it perfectly fits. I vote for that.
Dude, I'll fucking vote for it too.
That's majority right there. Let's go.
Wait, we still have the DM to consider.
Alright. Can you still see the... Here, let me try.
Roll like 20 times. Oh, there it is.
Can see it.
Still can see it. Wonderful.
Do we have any? And we do get to see the mechanics behind it. It'd be different if it was just the roll.
When and if we got a base of operations, 2.5 Adventurers would be a good name for the place. But as we currently are, I'm not entirely certain. Like, I definitely like the name.
Oh,
as,
that's why. Okay, let's
as
try
you-
that again.
I do like 2.5 Adventurers as, like, if we had a base of operations, we could put that sign outside of it.
There we go.
You know what I mean, guys?
This is where 2.5 Adventures dwell. Alright, so you guys are going to go outside.
Yep, basically.
Alright.
Also, I'm gonna chug 2 health potions real quick.
Roll them down then before we get going.
rolled.
Get it out of the way now.
Wow. That one, my friend.
Yep.
Just get them out of the way now.
Yeah. I mean, it could be worse. You could have rolled like the best rolls for your character in the very beginning when you were creating it, and never
Yep.
roll properly afterwards.
Be a real shame, wouldn't it?
Okay, give me. I'm just setting up your little thing. You guys step out and find yourself in an interesting thing amongst the on the road. The same style of dead orcs and humans were there, but not far. You can see one of the captains, perhaps one that you were thinking of, barely alive, gasping for air, as a man in full black plate armor casually bats his sword away and then impales him and then roughly pulls the sword out while kicking the body down.
Well,
Well, it's just certainly something.
Assuming he's talking to us.
Yes. The
what else is
black-clad person turns slightly, blood dripping from his sword.
I like his holy hand grenade though.
Ah, that's the orb.
That would be the orb.
Motherfucker! Why does it look like a holy hand grenade?
Because I wanted a MacGuffin and I thought it was hilarious.
I'm assuming we can see it.
Yeah.
Hey,
The orb.
we'll make this real easy, buddy. Drop the orb and you can leave.
Click,
He
click,
kind of
click.
eyes you with some contempt. No, I
Alright.
paid him good money to steal it. I better goddamn well have it. Kind of turns and just basically passively ignores you now. Goes and grabs it.
Fucking dumb.
Should I-
Fucking
should we-
Eldritch
should I stop him?
Blast.
Force
You gonna
turret
nail it?
fire.
Command
Fuck
halt.
yeah, I am, motherfucker.
I'm
Alright.
assuming Cassandra's
Come
telling
here,
us to
asshole.
attack.
You like this shit?
I'm assuming Cassandra's telling all of us to attack him.
I gave you a warning. You get an Eldritch Blast real quick.
Eldritch Blast.
Where the
Force
fuck
turret
is this
fire.
shit? Ah, shit. Fuck is the thing for it? Alright. Eat it. I rolled the damage. That's not. I rolled the damage. I have an Eldritch Blast button. That's the damage. Well, I got max damage if I hit.
Let's see.
Yeah.
My,
Though.
Ah!
Oh shit! You crit.
let's see. It's a D20 plus my proficiency, which spell proficiency, which is a +4.
Come
Okay,
here,
give me a
Chief. Fuck you. Aha.
Turret also hits.
Yeah, it does.
2d8, 2d8, d8,
And I cast command on him.
d8.
So he ends up taking.
What a day for this guy.
He just has two
25.
magical shots aiming right for him, and they both hit him directly. Oh, Chris, you got a 20, so you do double damage.
Fuck.
He gets an extra damage dice.
He gets an extra
Alright.
damage dice and he doesn't double it.
Ignore the fucking +2 because I'm lazy. So that's a 7 for 19 damage.
Nice.
He stumbles forward back,
Bitch.
bloodied, slightly surprised
Oh yeah,
at
he's
your
knocked back
doll
5
for
feet.
attacking him.
Fucking call my ass, motherfucker. Give orb or die.
Did he pass
He's
the
also knocked back
wisdom
5
saving
feet.
throw for command?
He turns around.
Get fucked, Nick Booker.
I guess it doesn't matter that I commanded him. All right.
Well,
Just
did
take back
you
the spell
roll-
slot. Just take back the spell slot.
So what's your what's your command? Spell DC.
Subject.
It doesn't say on here.
Nick, literally look at the spell. It says DC. What is the fucking
Oh,
DC?
14.
14.
I thought it was in the description of it. Like, on it.
No,
Yeah, 14 DC.
And that's what do they have to? What does he have to do?
Grovel.
Yeah, roll for which saving throw? Wisdom, charisma, and that.
It's wisdom.
Okay. And what do you say to him?
Grovel.
All right.
That is a canned response. That means the target falls prone and then ends its turn.
Oh. What
If it succeeds.
What if it's...
It succeeds?
I said if it succeeds.
Yeah, we'll see if it succeeds. Now we're gonna have to roll initiative.
And what was the CC?
14 DC.
Oh no. He stumbles back from. At first, the Eldritch Blast set hits him. And then the bullet from the Force Torrent's current. He's bloodied, and he can feel the magic appearing upon him. And then, with a dismissive sniff, he just lets it go. Nothing happens.
Oh. I'm gonna go for rolling initiative now.
Yeah, roll your initiatives
Yeah.
as I clear this out.
Yeah.
Initiative is +0, I'm pretty sure. Yep, 0.
Fucking out of spells. Left.
20!
It's on initiative rather than an attack. Fuck. You're not even in danger either.
Alright.
You freaking laugh. Don't make me feel bad about this thing.
Alright. I gotta actually look this up. Give me a second. Because I actually created this character fully, so. There we go. That's better.
So we go now?
I still gotta do his.
Okay.
Alright. So pitch is 20.
I'm assuming the turret only has about like a minute left.
Catch is 1. Chris is 14. You're 10. So pitch, it's your turn.
Going to first cast Mend on my force turret. It gets 2d6 back.
Alright.
It gets 3 HP back.
Mhm.
I will move forward 25 feet. I will move there. My turret will... It's, I believe, 15 feet? Need to double check
Mhm.
this.
It is.
Okay, yeah. feet. And I could command it to attack. It will not attack this turn.
Alright. Cassandra, it's your turn.
Oh, fuck. Alright, let's,
By the way, we can see his health bar.
I know. I made sure.
Alright,
Oh,
he's
okay.
gonna get another Eldritch Blast, because that's always fucking fun. Hell yeah. Missed the... Get it past my turn.
Alright.
You're not gonna get closer?
I can Eldritch Blast from 300 feet away, as long as he doesn't leave, it's fine. No, that's well within 300 feet.
Yeah, no, he's good.
Well, at least I'm
So-
going for the orb.
Listen, if he takes the orb and fucking does a teleport, that's my problem. Not really, though, because he's teleporting in this kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking teleporting asshole.
So, yes.
Actually,
So
it wouldn't matter.
Cassandra,
Yep.
after Pitch was positioning his or her turret, and themselves, Cassandra ended up chucking an Eldritch Blast into this guy's face. And it misses by a grand mile and ends up just hitting the river. Now it's his turn. If this is the game you wish to play, then so be it. Now give me 1 second to get this going. I'm going through his stuff at the moment. Alright. Spellcast. With a glow of unholy energy.
No.
Or more, in fact, it's more along the lines of a glow, a divine glow, but it just reeks terror.
Neat.
His hand glows, he grasps his arm, and casts Cure Wounds.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, this is why I'm having to think about this. See, he has shit.
I think he's a cleric.
Stop healing.
So it's 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Ow. What if he didn't?
Watch as he's like a level 20 cleric.
Half right ish.
He's a level 10 cleric.
We could go with that, yeah.
Listen, it's a 3v1. We can do this.
It's technically a 4v1. Because I have the gun.
That's part of your character. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
He doesn't get
Pretty
too
much.
much, but he does get some more health.
If we're gonna count your gun, might as well count Guts' sword. Now it's a fucking 5v1. Fucking tap your sword.
And for his move action, he's going to head towards
Stop.
the closest person.
Oh.
So,
That's
yeah.
that's a yeah, that's only 45 feet away. That's good.
You're good so far.
And he did use his action to heal, so
Mhm.
that's nice.
Guts, it's your turn.
I wonder if he
There's
has 20
this
potions.
Big black scale splint armored being starts
Okay.
coming forward,
But is
and
he
he's going
bigger
to
than
menacingly approach at first pitch. What do you do?
Well, I, obviously being the manly man that I am,
Hold up, yeah, he moves up and Eldritch blasts, man.
Nick, you forgot to increase your HP.
no, I did.
No, he was fairly low.
Yeah.
I
So
thought you had... Hmm.
I was at 10 HP, Ian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hopefully this
that's
guy.
yeah, that's after 2 potions.
And then I
Hopefully
chug
this guy
another
doesn't-
one. Oh yeah, that's much better.
Oh, that's what you're talking about, Lee.
All
Oh,
right,
and then I also throw my hex on him for my bonus action.
Oh, man, that fucking exists.
yes, that thing.
And I'm choosing wisdom with a disadvantage modifier.
All right. Gonna use that for hex. Pitch. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to do something smart here. I'm going to
Type.
take one of my flasks of pitch
Mm-hmm.
and apply it to Guts' sword. Did you get that?
I heard it.
You're gonna yep.
Okay.
So
And
1d6.
Then I'm going to see how far can he move. I'm
Yeah.
here. Then command turret friend to move forward again. There. And it will attack. It also has 9 turns left. It's D slash D20 plus 4. Miss.
Miss. The person that you're surprised with, said turret, just casually steps out of the way as the attack flies by. Interesting. Haven't seen one of you around for a while. Cassandra, it's your turn.
Hey, we're gonna do the thing where I do the Eldritch Blast. It's better than last time, but I don't think that happened.
Also, no battle music.
There's battle music playing.
Why do you need battle music?
Do I need to restart the battle music?
Just play your own.
Oh no, I just had it low.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of room for battle music, so I thought of grabbing it from where I got the other music, but then I'm like, okay, I have battle music already that they can use. And let me double check. Wait, you missed, by the way.
Alright. Good.
The Eldritch Blast flies by him again and allows you. Warlocks.
What's up?
Damn you.
Damn you, buddy. What the fuck?
You almost got him, Cassandra. A little bit more to the left.
So, before I forget, he turned. Before he even makes a move, as a bonus action, on somewhere on his arm, one of his hands comes to one of his arms, and he just kind of twists something on his armor, and then you can see the air around him just starts warping a bit. And now, for the fun part. That is something that you are going to regret. He says to you, I was just going to let you go. I already got what I wanted, but you decided that the best choice to do is to confront me. Very well.
What? Stop doing things.
Alright, let's see. So he the sword that has been bleeding, has blood dripping from it. He goes forward and sheaths it in the back, and then pulls out a wicked-looking axe with a sharp blade. I suppose I will have to make sure you guys aren't going to be able to follow me then.
What? Hey man, that axe got a name?
None that you will know for now, if you survive.
Fucking we will, though. Come here.
And then he channels divinity.
What level is divinity?
That is a
It's third
class
level
action.
paladin.
And specifically, that aura.
No. I'm gonna nicely
All
ask
three
you.
of you.
Fuck.
Let's see, actually, hold on. I gotta double check this.
Oh no.
Alright. He's going to take a step forward first. And as he grips the axe and he takes a step forward, Guts, do a perception check. Or, yeah, do a perception check.
Alright.
Wait, by the way, where'd your Bruskin go?
You fucking left.
16.
Alright. You kind of feel the back of your hair rise up. Something about what's that's coming from him is just kind of a thrill, like you kind of vaguely remember over the years of being a mercenary. You felt this before, briefly here and there, at the most dire of circumstances, but you can't quite put your finger to it. Not yet. As he grips the axe, he raises it and slams it into the ground. And, everyone in 30 feet of him, which is you, Guts, and you, Pitch, need to make a will save.
Oh.
I mean, actually, let me double check that one. Because I'm probably saying it wrong.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
know
it's
what
a say- wisdom.
Wisdom, okay.
Wisdom.
Oof.
Will saving throw.
Yeah, will saving throw, good. You gotta roll the thing that you don't even have.
Shit.
Oh shit, is that all of us?
No,
No,
just
just
me and
us
Pitch.
two.
I think the
Just
the
DC
two
for it
of
is 13, so I think we're fucked.
So, yeah,
I mean,
no.
that's your DC. Fucking win. Hey guys, could you not get fucked by the edge boy?
We're trying.
We don't know what's happening to us yet.
I'd probably bad shit if I were to guess.
You're trying to explain it here. Alright. So that's based off that. Alright. Both of you failed.
We
Kind of
kinda
figured,
guessed
but
that.
still. Soon as he hits the ground with his great axe and then the butt, the presence is something that you have both of you have experienced before, and it's not a good feeling at all.
Yeah.
It's sheer unbridled terror.
Oh, so it's Angry Orc God Man.
No, this is an angry orc god man.
It's not Angry Orc God Man?
No.
That's unsettling.
This is someone else. Actually, no, you were meant there. So yeah, both of you are in there. So, what he just did was Conqueror's presence. So what that does,
No.
you can use your channel divinity to exclude a terrifying presence. As an action, you force each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Good thing I'm not there.
On a failed save, a creature becomes frightened of you for 1
Oh.
minute. The frightened creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn, ending the effect itself on a success.
So what does Frighten do?
We can't get near him.
Not yet, yeah.
Oh, good conveniently that you both have ranged options. Yep.
Conveniently. So Frighten does. Fatigue, grasping, frightened. A frightened creature has a disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So you either hit him, hopefully, or not. So congratulations, the two of you are frightened at the moment.
Great.
Stop. Oh, he's moving. Oh, stop.
So
It is now the turn of Gortz.
Mm-hmm.
it is now the turn of Gortz.
Gonna throw my X-Blade's curse on him.
Yeah. X-Blade's curse.
And then Eldritch Blast.
Nice. Dang.
It's a disadvantage because I'm frightened, right?
Yeah.
Shit. And then at the end of my turn, I can Wisdom save, right?
Yep.
Disadvantage on ability checks and attack roll.
Hey, that's probably a pass.
Yeah, it's a pass.
What the fuck am I looking at?
No longer frightened.
Which means you can move, or can you not?
I could still move away from him. It's just that I couldn't move closer. But now I can move
I mean,
wherever I
like,
want.
I mean, since it's the end of your turn, technically.
Oh,
can
like
you
that?
still
No,
move?
I can't because my turn's
Okay.
ended. So yeah, go ahead, pitch.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to move the turret behind him. And it's not deep, and it doesn't have any debuffs, so it gets a fire. And it misses horribly. I will move over here, so let's see, one... There. Actually, I will move here. I did not get closer.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do.
And I will crossbow him. And I have disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's a +2 crossbow, I think. +2, okay. I'm assuming those miss.
Yeah, no, both of them miss.
Okay, so he has high AC. Very high AC.
You're gonna Wisdom saving throw pitch?
Oh, right.
You're going to do that, yeah.
Now it's Cassandra's turn.
Yay!
Alright, Cassandra, go.
I wonder what's gonna be.
Man, I wonder, huh? What's we're gonna do then? Gotta go ahead and do the Eldritch Blast things. That's
Alright.
real fun. Hey! That's better.
That is better. You pull back, and you chuck the Eldritch Blast, and it grazes his shield
Of course.
as he knocks it back.
So our first attack was very lucky.
Yes, very well.
Fucking this guy, though.
ADCC, fucking kill me.
He ends up turning towards you, Pitch. I see where you're going, slime.
No, you don't.
And then what he's going to end up doing is he's going to channel. Let's see. A favorite of your guys' from the last game.
Oh no.
As a bonus action,
No.
he
Fully
raises
classed.
his axe from, and he ends up swinging at you. And as the arc hits towards you, right next to you is going to be. Let's see if I can find the damn thing. A spiritual weapon.
No. What kind is it?
It's the same shape of his axe.
Oh no.
And it's like, we can play this all you want. And then he kind of grins. But I have a better idea. He takes a couple steps forward. And a couple more steps forward. That item is something that I've been looking for years. I will not have some snot-nosed little miscreants of adventurers stop me.
Pitch is going to make a quick whistling noise.
Why? Oh shit.
Bork! Bork!
Yeah, man. You'll feel bad about the ghost dog and not murder you.
As the spectral dog comes out and starts barking madly at him, he's like, and then
Vector!
his little pups.
Fetch!
Fucking what?
You're going to really try to do that?
It's to distract him.
Well, as the ghost dog starts heading towards,
Really?
tries to bound for it, is that you're gonna be?
What's happening?
Still has an action to do.
Oh.
He ends up, and I'm sorry for the long pauses. This isn't trying to add tension. This is me reading his shit as we're going. Takes that axe, and the hand that's holding it starts glowing bright fiery orange, and it travels down the handle, and the blade starts glowing. And you can see like a flickering flame around it. We are not done.
Please no.
You are not going to get this from me.
Uh-uh.
Not like this.
Not like this, please.
Guts, it's your turn.
Guts, tap your sword. You're just making motions to like tap your sword and whatever.
I shake my head in confusion. Now is not the time.
So what you gonna do?
Are there flanking attacks and back attacks or no?
Flanking.
Backstab.
Flank him.
There shouldn't be anyway.
As far as know, it's Splint.
Alright. Just gonna rush up to him and try and slice him up.
That's a idea.
18.
Remember, you get bonus
Yeah.
damage because your sword is now extra on fire.
Extra on fire.
That hits.
What's the bonus damage I get from you, Ian?
+6, I think, or it's a d6. Which is
D6.
it? Okay,
Plus
it's plus a d6.
12 damage. Fucking Christ.
The fire did more damage than your sword.
I forgot to booming blade.
Booming blade.
But now he has to roll for concentration.
Oh.
Yes, he does.
So wait, where is Ghost Doggy exactly?
Currently, That'd be Ghost Doggy.
Could you flip it upside
Okay.
down?
Yeah, I'm gonna flip it so you can tell the difference.
Yeah, because
For
Ghost
now.
Doggy. Yeah, because Ghost Doggy isn't menacing. It's anti-menacing.
Alright. As you shake off something that you haven't felt in the longest time, you rush forward with this sword lit with flames from pitch. And you slam it against him, and you end up scrapping through him. And that. And although you did that, the flame against this axe doesn't even flicker. He is very, very well controlled. Pitch. It's your turn, and you are still frightened, and you're closer to him than anything else. You need to move.
Turret friend moves. Turret friend attacks.
Roll.
Turret friend misses.
It does.
Can I attack the spectral weapon?
I mean, give me a second.
That's something I'm just curious at the moment.
Spiritual weapon. All right. You create a floating spectral weapon within a range of that lasts for the duration or until you cast the spell again. You got a minute with this shit.
So I can't
When-
attack it.
Yeah, doesn't say anything about that.
Chris is gone.
His
Chris just
internet,
vanished.
yeah, his internet has been shoddy, so.
It's all good.
Oh, it's gonna be his turn in a moment.
It's all good. So you miss, but your character is still too close to him. You gotta move 30
I
feet.
know. But I have to. I thought I just couldn't get close. I just couldn't move closer to him.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Sorry, my brain wasn't functioning. It's been a weird day today. You're good.
Let's see. I'm
Oh
trying to
yeah,
figure
you
out
took 12 damage.
me.
Kinda need to know him.
Yeah.
I forgot to do it. I am professional.
Rotational.
Fictional.
Let's see.
It's already been a damn, we're already at here an hour.
Thinking quite hard here.
It's alright. I'm very you can actually kill him.
But assuming you don't want us to kill him.
I would prefer not to, but the minute I made him have HP, he's killable. I have contingencies if he dies, basically.
See. Does dog move on the same turn as I do?
Yes.
Okay. Dog will grab the thingy.
Or attempt to?
Yes.
He comes bounds forward. His action is to try to grab it. Yeah, I'm gonna roll his thing. And the excitement and the fear that's been like emanating from this person, he just ends up becoming integral and just phases through the MacGuffin.
Okay. Need to check something really quick. Okay. See. Well, I guess I better cast my character's signature move. Grease!
Alright.
Hey,
He's back, boys.
Welcome
that's
back.
awesome.
I cast my signature move, Grease. I need the Traget Rock.
You need to track it back. Give me a second.
Okay, I think wizards are the ones with like signature spells.
Well, my signature move so far has been Grease because of the combos I use it with. You know?
Track it rock. Yappy. Paste.
You. So my character is going to Okay, something I learned recently is that when it comes to like how your characters cast spells, you should make them like fit the character.
Mm-hmm.
So in Pitch's case, they're going to like look like they're going to throw back a punch,
Yeah.
and then like and then basically the end of their hand expands into a darker blob, and then they throw that.
Okay.
Reese splish. Now,
Like-
yes. Now he needs to do a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. He needs to get past a 12. And the area counts as rough terrain.
He passes.
Mercy does.
Well, I'm just gonna move over here then and get attacked by his weapon, I'm assuming.
Yeah, a weapon of opportunity attack. So. Okay.
You know, he hasn't actually hit us with a spell yet, has he? Or an attack.
Not yet. He's been trying to just detain you. What? Duration until you cast the spell again. I gotta spell you. Right. Alright. And it's going to. One d20. What's your AC?
My AC? Do you mean my DC?
Your AC.
My AC?
Yeah.
My AC is 13.
Okay, that hits.
Oh.
As you try to move out of the way, the spectral great axe, breathed in a spectral ghostly flames, swings and hits you. Now here's the thing. Let's see how much damage that does.
Hopefully not 32.
Huh? I hope not 2. All right. 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Roll d8 plus that. 8 damage.
8.
Yeah, and that's on the low roll, man.
Is G. Yes, 20. So I got lucky.
Yeah, you got really lucky.
By the way, Chris, BRG said they didn't particularly want us to kill this guy because it would throw off basically
It
the whole
doesn't
quest
matter
stuff.
to me too much.
Doesn't matter to him, but that means, chaos ensues.
Yeah.
Well, let's kill him then.
Non-lethally Eldritch Blast.
Oh
it's
yeah,
fine.
non-lethal.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, man, just say the magic word.
If you guys
non-lethally shoot you
Just
with
say
a
the
cannon.
magic word.
non-lethally shoot a big hole into my stomach, it'll be fine. It was non-lethal.
No,
Good.
I'll blast his fucking kneecaps out, okay? He won't die. He'll just have a severely reduced quality of life.
And
slow
then the
movement
place that
speed.
basically thrives on walking. That's kind of bad.
Shh.
He can probably heal it. He can heal it off.
He'll be okay. Let's do the thing we always do, and Eldritch blast the shit out of him. Except miss, because holy shit, his AC is high as fuck.
Well, he's a paladin.
Fucking paladins. Never mind.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Never mind.
Christ
hit.
Jesus.
Yay! Yay!
Yeah. Decent
Not
amount of
lethally, of
damage
course.
too.
Non-lethally, of course.
It's all good.
I mean, he's not close to dead. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still a bit more than half of your health pitch, and he's still more than your full. He was already doubling Guts' health earlier. All right, is that all you do?
Yeah, that's all I
yeah,
can do.
pretty
But
much.
yeah.
So, does the grease is it
It's an end of
After-
turn thing.
end of
End of
turn?
turn.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. As a bonus action, he teleports the spiritual weapon forward, and it's now next to Doggo. And it's going to take a swing at Doggo,
Doggo, no, not Spectre.
not Spectre. You decided the Spectre was going to get involved with this. So the axe swings horizontally down hard, and as it does so, it's just barely goes by Spectre's nose. So the Spectre needs to not be frightened about that.
You really should give me stats for Spectre.
I really should have given you the stats for Spectre.
But now is not the best time.
No,
Really
it's
bad.
not. I think it would derail the entire thing if we decided to do stats at the moment.
Yeah.
So just 1d20.
1d20.
He's still a puppers too, so
8.
alright. D 100. Oops. D. Cool. So Spectre, clearly frightened about that, yips, and then he sprints towards you and slams into your bag of holding. So at the moment, he's a non-entity.
Okay.
That was just his bonus action. Next thing he's going to do is he's going to attack you, Guts.
Nice.
Now, why would he do that? Not like I'm the closest to him or anything.
With his, by the way, this great axe is powerful. So, yeah. All right. Does 24 hit?
24 does hit.
Man, who would have thought?
And
He took us.
shield doesn't work because that'll be 24.
Yeah.
You would have thought the 24 fucking hits him.
So
Okay, I just discovered something. Spiritual weapon can't make opportunity attacks.
damn it.
That was something I was just like, wait, can it even opportunity attack? Nope, so I have not lost any health.
All right, bring it back then.
Yep. Which means I can freely run away from it.
So yes, I get hit.
Yes, you do get hit.
Who would have thought?
And here's the thing: as you look at the axe, you don't know what the name of it is, but you can tell it's fucking a masterwork of a weapon. This is going to hurt.
Mhm.
Nah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
You can tank it.
$13 damage.
That's not horrible.
Just start chugging them health potions.
That's middling. That's like in the middle.
Does he end his turn?
No.
Second attack.
No.
Oh, thank you.
Remember, it's rough terrain, so he moves half speed.
Okay, let's see. Alright. And then Hmm. 10 feet, and then
Are you trying to plot the best course for him, or is he trying to plot the best course for him?
he's plotting his course.
Okay.
Make an opportunity attack. Guts.
Attack of opportunity, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't.
So let's see, it would have taken 10 feet of his movement to get out of there.
Mhm.
He can't dash because he doesn't have he doesn't have his bonus action because he used that for his sword axe spectral thing.
Mm-hmm. And then on it, so that's 10, 10. Got one more. So you're just barely out of his range.
Holy shit. Look at that D100. What a time.
That that wasn't actual damage roll. That was just to see what Spectre would do.
Ghost Doggo ran away.
He got
Into-
frightened, so I basically was going to, depending on what direction closer to the 100, he was going to go head back to a safety place.
That's fair.
So Guts, it's your turn.
Just gonna follow behind him like that.
Get him.
Let's try to knock him into the water.
I'm gonna attack him with Booming Blade. Didn't forget this
Booming
time.
blade.
Booming boy. All right.
I mean, it's not like it mattered that I didn't forget this time. Just gonna... I think it's just gonna end my turn. Yeah. Go ahead, pitch. And run away around the grease, probably. I would highly suggest it at the very least.
I move here, that's 5 feet. I'm going to use my action to pick up the orb.
Mm-hmm.
Then I still have 20 feet left, so I'm going to move over here. Then turret friend turn. Turret friend will move there. And fire at him. And misses. Obviously, because he has such high fucking AC.
Actually, he doesn't have the highest AC you can get with armor.
Like, I have higher AC than him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you kind of went into that. But he has as much AC as you, basically.
I mean, just use spells, lol. Spells ignore AC.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of had to use my action to pick up the orb.
No, I know, but, you know, to avoid the AC conundrum. Just
Holy
spells.
hand grenade over there.
Alright,
Not
go.
anymore.
Cassandra.
Ayo.
I'm assuming
Hey.
my party sees that I got the orb.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious. The only reason why I'm not moving is because I don't really want to be moving that along with it.
Okay.
But it is with you.
Let me just, like, put an icon on me that shows I have the orb. Does that work?
Will do.
Or will that work?
Let's see here.
That'll do.
Okay.
Our new thing we do every turn and do the Eldritch Blast. Damn.
Let's do the Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Damn it.
You missed.
Doesn't have the highest AC, higher than 17 though.
Yeah, he has 18.
Alright, we'll
Basically,
move there.
Nick's AC.
Boop. Alright, buddy. Fucking maneuver around the grease trap.
Alright. As a bonus action,
Stop.
he moves the spiritual weapon.
20 feet. He can only move 20 feet.
Ninja.
Actually, let me double check something. As a bonus action, you can on any turn you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat that attack against a creature within 5 feet of it.
I'm not within 5 feet of it.
I know. I'm reading that from myself. I see what your idea is, but yeah. Let's see.
he lose concentration on his fear aura yet?
His fear aura? No.
Okay. So I'm still running away from him.
Yeah, no. That doesn't have anything to do. Like, that's not a concentration spell.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty. Yeah, no, it's not a concentration
Oh,
spell. It's kind of horse shit.
Okay,
Let me-
you can use Channel Divinity to exclude
16. Am I no longer terrified of him?
Hold on, give me a second. So on a failed save, the creature is blah blah blah. Just barely. So you're not
Hey.
afraid of him anymore.
Yay. So back
So
to
he-
his turn.
Yeah. So he turns his head towards you, Pitch, and issues command.
Damn it.
I bet it's drop.
No, it's gonna be approach, and he goes through the fucking grease, because that's the
Oh, that's
direct
also-
line.
I did not think about that.
And then I slip.
I'm thinking drop though. Just drop the orb.
Yeah, so the target
That,
must succeed make a wisdom saving throw.
Oof. 4. I fail.
Yeah, you,
just
you,
a bit.
you failed. You failed good. And like sharp, gritting pieces of metal stabbing you in the heart. You hear his voice say, "Approach."
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So the most direct route.
Yep. And so now, I roll the slip. Which is
Yep.
I mean,
actually
that
really
happens
good.
on your next turn.
No,
Yeah.
it happens if you enter it.
No, the command occurs on your next turn.
Oh, my next turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to take that. You have to take that action and then end your turn.
What about my bonus action?
I mean,
Um,
literally,
it
the action
literally says-
happens and then end. Nothing else can be done.
Okay.
Unless
Yeah.
it's like something directly from that action, like slipping.
So yeah.
Man, what a time. How far can command be used?
How far? 60 feet.
Oh, good.
So yeah.
One of our party has commands. That's pretty. Oh no.
Uh-huh.
Thing is, it's only once though, so it's like I don't.
And
and
this is moving still.
move straight into your face next turn.
So yeah, no,
It was there.
it was right here.
Yeah, it was right there. It was right on the edge of the water.
Yeah, that works. And that's gonna be his turn. Guts, it's your turn.
Attack with booming blade.
Booming what?
That's a hit.
You hit.
Yeah,
So you
damn.
have remember the extra 6 damage.
D6,
Or the extra
yeah.
D6.
His
14.
ass.
And I expend a first level spell slot to get an extra 2d8 of damage.
Fucking smited, bitch.
Do it.
Get smitten.
How you like that?
Oh!
Oh!
That's 30 fucking damage, dude. Holy shit.
Break his
Okay.
concentration.
He isn't dead though.
Not quite, but that's a pretty good chunk.
It'd be cool if you could knock him into the water. That'd be great.
Now we're at the point of where saying non-lethally kind of means something.
So,
But then he heals.
Probably, but that's still a good chunk of damage. He's not fiend or undead, is he?
no.
Okay.
You're close enough you can tell the fact that he is a human.
Yeah, but he could have been a skelly boy wearing a human skin.
You can tell it's human. He's bleeding red.
Oh, that's nice.
And that's the end of my turn. Since Booming Blade.
Now it's my turn.
Hey, you're welcome to give up. You're welcome to give up and leave at any time.
We have the high ground.
Approach.
So I don't fucking have the high ground. He's gonna kick her ass.
Okay, so let's see. 25 feet. That would be 5 feet. Immediately roll slip. Roll slip. Which is slash D20. Dex save is. I don't have a dex save. Good to know.
Convenient.
I land on 12. And my thing is 12.
That means you passed.
That means I pass, right? Or does it mean I fail? I can never remember.
For the slipping?
Yeah.
It's usually if it meets whatever the DC is, it gets through that DC, whatever that DC is. So, like AC, that if your AC is 12 and I rolled and it hits a 12, then it's still a hit.
Okay, so I still have 10 feet of movement, which means I will be right there. Then I end my turn, which means I roll it again.
Yeah,
I also succeed again.
barely, but yeah. I mean, barely the first time. Second time, you were more sure of the own substance from your body. Because you decided the best way to do this is to use your own body as the grease.
Somebody saw someone's
Well, it sort of makes
artificers.
sense. Yeah.
Alright.
The video was pretty good.
Yeah.
Cassandra.
Oh man, what am I gonna do? Who would have thought it's Eldritch Blast? I
Oh
missed.
no, what you gonna do? You gonna
I missed.
throw an Eldritch Blast and then it just flies by.
I missed. Yeah, that's pretty good. Then there we go. Alright. Passed my turn. Did what I could. That was the best I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait for you to get a 5th level and for your Eldritch Blast to get upgraded.
Fuck yeah, it will.
As a bonus action.
What are your classes again, Guts?
1 Sorcerer, 1 Warlock, 2 Paladin.
Okay.
He moves the spiritual weapon towards you. And it's gonna attack you. Alright.
My AC is 13. And I know this thing has a massive bonus to hit.
Oh yeah, no, that hit. That almost critted.
Oh no.
I rolled a 19.
Oh, that would have destroyed me. That would have legitimately destroyed me. Roll low.
10.
10 damage, okay. Now at 22 HP.
Yep. as that's happening, the flames are getting on his sword. Wink out of existence.
No more bonus damage, yay.
He, for 1 second, let's see, yeah, it just winks out of existence. So that's a thing. But he ends up. I'm double checking before, so I don't do stupid shit. Ooh, what does printing do that with? Hearing smite's done.
Just checking really quick.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's satisfied as what's happening with Pitch.
What the hell's going on?
He's going to take a step into the thing, roll.
Booming blade.
Oh yeah.
Aha!
Oh,
If he willingly moves,
Okay.
he takes the damage.
Big
How much
boom!
just explodes.
It is a D8 of thunder.
Thunder!
Thunder!
7.
7 damage. Alrighty.
Fucking what? What?
That's actually pretty close.
Did
That's
he
almost
say
it.
one?
Nice.
Kick his ass! Kick his ass!
Are you gonna try to do an attack of opportunity, Guts?
I mean, he's not out of my attack range yet. He's still within the 5 feet, so can't yet.
Did he roll his dex save yet?
Not yet. I was about to roll that before you reminded me about that.
Like
Nope,
if
nope,
he went
not what I
one,
wanted.
if he went 1 square further away, then I would be able to have opportunity, but not quite close. Or he's still too close.
Wow.
Did he fail?
That booming blade attack hit, and he fell flat on his face. He almost rolled a 1. The end result was a 1. But he almost rolled a 1.
Hey, fun fact, if you're within 5 feet of him, you get advantage on attacks on him. While he's prone.
Guts, it's your turn.
Yes, it is.
Non-lethally stab him in his back.
I mean, he's prone right now, isn't he?
Yep, which means you get advantage.
Yep.
Just non-lethally stab him in the back.
Yeah, of course.
Literally stab him and fucking make him paralyzed.
Roll again.
Yeah,
Might as well check.
I'll take the 19.
You kind of have to take the 19. It's always the biggest.
Oh
That
man,
hits,
take
by the
the
way.
2. Take the 2 and let him live with knowing you let him live.
Yeah, so I'm gonna expend another spell slot.
Of course.
You're gonna non-lethally smite him.
Tap your sword.
Okay!
3, bro.
Oh, wait a minute. Fucking, I have my Strength of the Grave. Or not Strength of the Grave, hang on.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing from like the 50 multi-classes he's done.
Fucking, any
Yeah,
attack roll you
oh,
make
you said
against the
3.
cursed target is a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20 on the d20. So that's a crit.
Alright,
Which
is
really
that a Oh.
just
D8?
adds another d8, but you know.
Okay, cool. Roll that.
Roll that.
What?
27 damage.
You're non-lethally destroying him.
I mean, of course.
Nah, man, not non-lethally. Fuck this guy.
He's barely alive, by the way.
Oh shit, he still has health?
He still has health.
What?
No.
27 wasn't enough?
No.
Knock him
He's
out.
a fucking tank!
Are
What
you
the
fucking
fuck?
kidding me?
Okay.
No!
I will tell you right now, he had 111 started.
Why does he have 100 health?
Because he's like
he hasn't. He's a level 10 paladin who's never felt multi-class as far as you know.
Fucking multi-classing.
What level are we
Jesus
for?
Christ.
Nick, look what you could be.
So
Nick.
imagine
I
that,
see that.
Nick. That if you just stuck to one thing, you can have 111 health at level 10.
I mean, I'm still likely to hit that, is the thing.
Yes, you're still likely to do that. By the way, I also rolled all that health. So yeah, he rolled pretty well for his health.
He could have had like fucking
Bitch.
10 health. Nah, 100. Fuck you.
It's your-
Prepare to be non-lethally destroyed. If it hits, that is.
roll.
Please note, it is going to be firing non-lethally.
I know. Noted. Duly noted.
Get him.
A fucking course.
3d8.
Kick his ass.
Oh no, you got him.
So as it charges up its shot, it just starts crackling with energy. And he looks up, and he's like, fuck.
Very, very bloodied. He defiantly looks at you. And
This is why you don't mess with artificers.
before I forget,
I'll be right back.
Non-lethally destroyed.
Do you want to
now
know who
I'm going to
did-
break the game just slightly.
You're gonna warp him out, aren't you?
No.
He's gonna warp someone in.
So, as he defiantly stares down your turret, that fair aura that both of you had broken, roll wisdom saving throws again.
Oh boy.
Damn it.
8. 10. I thought it was
Can
mine.
you not?
So, when I say broke the game a little, I'm just making him be able to do the same thing that he did before, just more than once.
I mean, he should be unconscious, right? Because pitch fucking.
This is just prior to him being unconscious.
Alright.
So it's his last fuck you before he's
Yes.
knocked out.
This isn't the level of a god as you guys felt before, but this is still very, very terrifying. As the aura ripples around you again, and that brief glimpse for you, Guts, that you felt on the very edge of almost dying, comes back and seizes your heart. And it comes to you, Pitch, as if you were just about to fail the most precious of tests that you were to do for your master. You're not going to just fail, you're going to bomb it. The sheer unadulterated terror that is in both of your hearts makes you freeze as the gun barks and hits him clearly into his shoulder, and it just makes a bloody mess there, and he falls over unconscious.
He also slides. Just slide him back 10 feet since he's on grease.
Like that?
Not quite that far. That would be... Well, it technically did crit.
It says him over here.
Okay, just sends him flying into the rock.
Oh,
And fun
congratulations.
And fun fact, the turret is literally on its last turn. So basically, as it fires, it just like...
Poof!
So it just like slowly collapses into a pile and then poofs.
So, while he's unconscious, the conquering aura dissipates to a degree, and it just kind of shrinks itself. By the way, before that attack, he had only had 3 health left.
And I hit him for 10.
Yeah. You didn't kill him outright, mind you.
Yeah, because it was a non-lethal attack.
Well,
I
not
mean,
just
of course.
that. You kind of can't, unless you basically double.
Because he's technically a player character.
You have to, you have to basically to kill a character outright. You have to double their health. So there was no way you could kill him.
I mean, he would still be unconscious, and then he would have to do his death saves.
Yeah.
But since it was non-lethal, he's fine.
I mean, of course.
Well, mostly fine, as you can be being shot point blank by a crit cannon and then being shot into a rock about 30 feet away.
So, that axe, by the way, is a great axe +3. So that does 1d12 plus 6 damage if it hits, and it's a +10 to hit.
Is that a one-handed or a two-handed weapon?
That's a 2-handed.
Damn it. I mean, I can still take it, I guess. Not as good as it could.
Let's see.
And his spectral weapon's gone.
Yeah, special weapons disappeared.
And now I have to get out of my own grease trap. Slip.
Roll.
You actually want me to roll it?
Yeah.
I mean, how else are we gonna know if you actually got out of it or not?
Slip.
Quite literally, as he fell over.
Well, actually, no. If I start my turn in it, I can just still move, so I can still get out. Because the slipping thing only happens at the if you enter it, or if you're ending in it.
Well, thank God that I already had a contingency plan, just in case.
Well, in
Is your
case we beat him up.
Yeah, I kind of figured your thought process was to get the 3 of you to be unable to do shit and then go away. But you guys ambushed him and did a good chunk of damage to him in the beginning.
I was kind of hoping to knock him into the river.
I mean, then he just floats away. We want to interrogate him for all he's worth.
Yay, we did it! And I got the orb! Does the orb look noticeably different than it did before?
So the orb. There you go. Here's some more new music.
Yay.
So, the orb, as you guys are looking at it, Chris, are you still here, by the way?
Fucking, I said I left, but I'm back now.
Cool.
Welcome
So
back,
they
friends.
basically knocked his ass to the ground and made him slide down a bit.
Oh man, you guys are just gonna fucking bully the guy? That's kind of mean.
I mean, he was
I mean,
almost
You
bullying
kind
you
of,
guys.
you kind of started this.
Okay, but doesn't mean you bully the guy. Just tie him up, maybe.
I mean, that's what we're doing right now. Pulls out rope.
Kinky.
Well, as you
Make your
are
thing his
paying
hair.
attention to it, before you pull out the rope, you looked at the orb. You see that the guildmaster was able to intricately put it back together in a good shape. There's a nice little sphere, and the rings around it float in almost like a gentle wave, crisscrossing as they go.
This music is so fitting for you describing this thing. We just completed the quest. We got the thing, and now we have nice music playing.
It continues. I just have it on loop. So, as it kind of loops around, you can see like an arcane glow around it, and it just gives off a slight hum. What you guys gonna do?
Well, first tie this guy up. Well, actually, take away his weapons and armor and crap first, and then tie him up.
Mhm.
Guts, help me tie him up so he doesn't attack us when he wakes up.
Yeah. I would
so
like to pocket his axe.
You tried it back. You're gonna do that, aren't you?
I'm gonna pocket literally everything else. Cassandra, come help us disarm him.
Yeah, loot his
hold on.
dead body. Or, sorry, non-legally body.
Hey, wait, but the axe, though.
The axe is in someone else's hands at the moment.
Do you use
You
two-handed
guys
weapons?
tie him up.
I mean, let's be honest, you're never gonna use it, considering you only Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, no, but I kind of need it.
Alright,
So what-
here.
Thank you.
So what did we remove from his person?
Alright, so what he has on him is a Great Axe +3, which currently is in the possession of Guts.
I give it to Cassandra.
Great Sword is given to... he has just a regular Great Sword, some javelins, a long sword, and a warhammer.
Holy shit.
What about his armor and shields?
He's currently wearing Splint.
Is this guy the fucking dragon?
I thought you
man?
said he was the Black Knight or something.
Yeah, he's
Tis
wearing
but a
black.
flesh wound, motherfucker.
Literally, this splint is, as you look at it, is literally just pure black.
I'm gonna take it anyway.
Almost like it's burnt metal. Guys, do you want to do a perception check on the stuff?
Sure. He has a shield, right?
Great.
Is it the same as
Okay,
the-
perception check. Why not? Fuck.
No, he doesn't have a shield.
said
He doesn't
had
have a shield. He had a
You said he had a shield. That's something literally.
Oh yeah, he did. You did say shield.
So he has a shield.
Fuck. I was talking on my ass, apparently. I'm
It's a
looking at his
base-
character sheet right now. He doesn't have a shield, but sure, he has
It's
a
a
shield
basic ass shield that is not worth anything. Let's go with that.
now. Yeah.
Didn't even give him an extra AC in combat. That's how shitty he
Yeah,
was.
nope.
Well, I mean, he was using a great axe, which took up his space, so it
Yeah.
was kind of nothing.
The shield was just on his back, alright? It was for aesthetic purposes. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
Okay,
makes him
so
look more
perception
Yeah, I
appealing.
mean,
check on him
look at
then.
that. Look. He's a very dedicated Fashion Souls player, okay?
Please no.
My perception is terrible.
He was a Fashion Souls player. He should have beat all of us.
I rolled terribly on my perception.
I noticed.
Alright, fuck, perception. Alright, what is that? Alright. Ayo.
Oh yeah, I like this.
Fucking 6. Nice.
Woo!
Still better than me.
So, both you, Pitch, and you, Guts, don't notice anything on the armor. But, Chris,
Sup?
Cassandra, you notice that there's intricate runes on every piece of his armor that
Oh, no.
has a glow to them. You don't know what they do, but you do know that you can fathom a guess that it's essentially each and every piece that you're seeing is attached to the said man.
That would make sense. He is wearing said armor, so yeah.
Magically.
Yep. Yeah, so I'll just fuck it. Point it out to Pitch. Hey, what do these runes do?
I look at the runes since I now see them. Would this
Roll
be
Arcana.
Arcana check?
Yes.
The Arcana plus 2.
Please. Do something.
Five. Again, 5.
Holy
You kind of you kind of look like, oh, those are runes. I thought they were like just interesting designs. And then you kind of look at them and you kind of tilt your head, and
don't know what
you
they-
kind
I
of
don't-
realize that although you're studying runes, you are very, very rudimentally you don't understand what they do. You can see like a couple of letters here and there, and you might got a phrase, but that's all you got. You
Well.
can't figure heads or tails of it.
I don't know what it says.
Okay. Well, man,
Holy shit! I just saw you roll.
we could take it off, and Guts could use it.
Will it
Hey,
fit
good.
me?
Oh yeah, it might not fit you. Fuck. You could try it at least.
Yeah,
At the worst case scenario, we've taken his armor off, and he's much easier to fight.
We can also resell the armor at like a weapon or an armor shop for scrap or whatnot.
Yeah, but it has rune stuff on it, so it might be worth more.
Mhm. Alright, let's strip him.
Okay.
You do it. You do it. Not me.
Alright, fine. I start taking off his splint mail. Slowly. Sensually.
Do you take a second to sniff his
Are you
hair and
essentially
maybe
doing it
nibble
because
it?
of the music, or are you essentially doing it because
I don't want
Good.
to disturb his slumber.
I mean, we tied him up, right?
You
Yeah, we tied him
gently,
up.
gently caress his skin in a sensual manner as you slowly climb up and take off his armor one piece by one piece. As you do so, you
Please
see
no.
You can note that he has quite a few scars here and there, and he is well muscled.
Hot.
You can also tell the fact that he is since he is as he is also a bit bulky overall, and that bulk also translates into not being all that dexterous. And you can tell just from the armor and what have you, as you take it off, that he made sure that he had allowances for that. He was going to be prepared to just be a walking wall of armor.
So guts.
Mm-hmm. Here, I'm gonna swap it back to something.
Did Chris
better.
die?
What up?
Chris, no.
I
Well,
don't know.
Chris was talking to Guts in character.
No, it was something else.
He was just commenting on it.
Okay.
No, not that. No, it wasn't.
Pitch
It
is
wasn't
gonna
that.
make a
I was looking at stuff and I found something. I'll be back.
Alright.
A quick
Pitch is
second.
gonna. Okay, Pitch is gonna make a comment. Didn't he say he hired that guy to take the orb? So technically, this guy is the guy who's been causing trouble for the town, which was technically the other guy who is also dead. Right?
I mean, I don't really care enough to figure it out. We have the orb. Let's just get out of here.
I mean, we can turn him in, can't we?
I guess. I'd rather we just give him to the Thieves Guild and have him owe us one.
Well, we need to wait for Chris to get back.
I mean, we can still conversate on the potential outcomes that we can have.
Yeah.
So, option 1 is turn him into the town. Option 2 is give him to the Thieves Guild. Option 3, we just slit his throat. Option 4, we wait until he wakes up and interrogate him then.
Actually, before I forget, roll perception cuts. As you were essentially disarming said fellow, I want to double check something.
Nice.
This slipped. Did you just roll 6 again?
He did.
Maybe.
Oh my god. Okay. Tell you.
Look, I rolled the double max damage, right? I'm fine.
You're good. You've accomplished. You've done it. Alright, so the other thing you've noticed is these integrated tattoos that are like kind of around on his body here and there. And that is essentially so you know that he has a few tattoos, a bit of scarring, and he's well muscled, and he's kind of a stocky, not dexterous build. I'm hoping you're liking this music, by the way.
Uh-huh.
I hate being on a free account, but I don't want to spend it on the fucking subscription.
No one does.
The music, I mean, especially not after what they did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if I could figure out how to tie something to it, I would totally tie it to something and just use that. But since you guys use Roll20, I can't just, like, hey, here's the thing, but you can just listen as I fiddle with it.
Well, if I knew how to get the
Back.
music, if I knew how to get a music bot working, we could just do that, and then just play YouTube. I don't know.
I gotta figure something out.
Anyway, we were discussing what to do with him.
So we got.
We can. The thing is, we can't just leave him. Is the big thing. If we just leave him, he'll probably come for us. He wants this stupid orb.
Why don't we take him into the town? Because inserts the whining explanation of how he's the guy who's technically been causing trouble with the town because he's got hired the other guy that he just killed to bother the town to get the orb.
Yeah, we could just blame that on him and give him to the guards.
And then
The other option is giving him to the Thieves Guild and letting them sort it out.
Especially since he just killed one of their leaders.
I'm one of the problem members, but yeah, kind of one of the leaders.
He would probably be somewhat important still, so they'd probably want to know how he courted him into it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Thieves Guild?
It's hard though. The Thieves Guild barely could hold off the orcs without us. And I don't think the town guard is going to be any more competent.
I mean, now that he doesn't have split mail or his +3 great axe, it'll be a lot easier to subdue him, especially since he's also on death's door and tied up. As long as they don't let him regain his stuff, I think it'll be fine to give it to the Thieves Guild.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll give it to the Thieves Guild. They can decide what to do with him.
Alright. We got our orb, where the hell is Ruskin anyway?
Went to take a piss.
Oh, hey, sorry I'm late. Oh,
God.
God.
He actually had to take a massive shit.
Yeah, he asked the Thieves Guild as they were approaching. Oh, you went out to go see what to go out to track down where the person went. It's like, I haven't used the restroom in a while. Mind if I do?
Took a massive shit.
Alright. So we give him to the Thieves Guild, get Ruskin, and get going.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but maybe the Thieves Guild has our reward for us, though.
I mean, they said that we also had loot, that they had loot to give us as well, so like that.
That's what I just said, but okay.
I thought you meant like an extra with like turning him in. I don't know.
Fuck no, I just want to... No.
As you guys were discussing to do with our good friend there.
Hey, Ruskin, does the Thieves Guild have premium toilet paper?
That's laughs awkwardly. Sorry, we were discussing proper rewards for you. Well, we didn't know if how long it would take you to track down the person.
Fucking what?
I
Conveniently for you, we tracked them down. We got your stupid orb. Also, here's the guy.
I step on the dude's chest.
Why would you do that?
Because he is Edge.
Basically.
Taps the sword.
Oh man, if you wear his all black armor, you'd be even more edgy.
Does it fit me?
He'd be more Guts. No, Gortz. He would be Gortz, the Destroyer.
He'll be more of a Gortz the Destroyer. Give me a second, I gotta double check this.
Alright.
Oh my god, see if the armor fits him.
You know what they say, if the armor fits.
No.
Damn.
Ah. Whatever, we can sell it or find out what exactly it does and then sell it.
It's not that it doesn't physically fit. It just, as you try to kind of get it on, it just does not want to. Like, there is like a force that makes it so it doesn't get onto you.
Oh. Do the runes glow when that happens?
No.
Oh, okay.
But Guts, make a religions check. Or give me a second. Give me a second. Don't start rolling yet.
Let's start rolling.
Don't start rolling.
So everyone roll d20s. Those
Yeah.
are d1s.
He
Religion.
said to start rolling.
Start rolling.
What am I rolling?
Religion, you
Start
said?
rolling a d20.
Yeah, everybody roll d20s
Guts.
till he stops.
I saw a 20.
Okay, stop. Let's not ruin the entire goddamn thing. Okay, Guts, roll a d20.
Was it religion?
Yes, roll for a religion check.
Roll for
Oh, shit!
Holy shit, he found something.
Oh,
Let's fucking
he
go.
learned everything.
So, you know what this is. You've only saw it once. Specifically on your mentor. This is a specific type of armor that paladins end up having. Primarily master paladins. It is said that this armor is given to the wearer from their very own deity.
Yeah.
And it alternates as time goes on to whatever the deity deems worthy. Anyone who ever tries to wear this armor, aside from, say, Paladin, will at first be rebuffed by an invisible force. If they continue to do so, they run in the risk of angering said god. The only people who could wear it would be the same people are going to be the worshippers of said god. And in fact, you know what god.
I do indeed know a god.
And now I gotta fucking look this up because he rolled a goddamn 20. Hold on.
I
Knows
know all about my
everything.
religion. And all his religion.
Yep.
Oh, the one.
Yes, you
100%
do.
Totally know everything, and it's totally not bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Da, 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 da. This specific god is Torm, the god of courage and self-sacrifice. You also know that most armors of this type aren't usually considered, or aren't usually blackened as such. And it's a sign of something else.
So is he an Oathbreaker?
He is not an Oathbreaker. He is a conqueror.
Neat.
Hence the Conqueror's Will earlier.
Yes.
Alright. Alright, let's, what is it?
Before I forget, do you guys want to take a break?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's
it
take
does.
our break.
Sure.
So see you guys in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Blank.
Okay. Hello, is everyone back?
I'm here.
I'm assuming everyone else is yet to return.
Yo,
Nick, you're a loser.
I know.
We
Also, I
already
need
know this.
confirmation on the coughing thing being played on every podcast outro.
Do I really need to do that?
Do I really need to do that?
I mean,
Maybe.
You only asked me to put it at the end. No, you only asked me to put it at the end of that podcast. Or, you didn't even ask me to put it at the... You wanted a supercut of them. You didn't even ask to have it at the end of the podcast. But
Yeah, but then if you put it in, and then you said you asked for this, and I said play this over every podcast outro.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Did he?
So like when you when you do the thing.
Alright.
So like when you you start to play it, and then you do the thing.
Yeah,
I want to be able to.
Hello.
that's fine. I'll add it to the end of all of them.
Thank you.
What are you plotting?
Podcast stuff.
Did you listen to Nick's coughing fit?
Nope.
It's a pretty great compilation.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Alright. We might end up, by the way, heads up, I more than likely will make this a short run, or a short game,
Well,
just
yeah,
because of how...
Chris did decide to make us start at 10.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no. So, I'll say, like, probably an hour more.
Okay.
I mean, if you're tired, you should just go.
But,
Yeah, I mean, we did just beat him, so it's kind
Yeah.
of like a.
We'll probably
It's
get
kinda
XP as well.
decent.
So.
yes, you will. I don't know what I'm going to do for this shit, but yeah, you're going to get experience. I think, in fact...
Alright, so 1850 puts. Fuck. Hold on. Again, I keep forgetting the.
I gotta actually Google this shit, because...
Fun fact, you would probably make us fight weaker stuff from now on so we don't level up too fast. Because I'm pretty sure this is the fastest we've leveled in a game so far. Right, guys?
I mean, this is our 10th session, so.
By the way, he's a level 10 paladin. So.
And we beat him 3v1. Nice.
I mean, 3v1.
Oh yeah. By the way, I did 69 damage in that last fight.
Nice.
I did less than that.
Yeah, but what did he have? 111, right? He has 100. He had 111 HP, right?
Yeah, 111.
I did more than half his health.
Nice.
Yeah.
I stalled him most of the
Even
time.
the fun numbers, too.
Yeah, I was reading his shit and I'm going, I can see where we're going with it. And then I saw what you were doing with the grease. I'm like, and the worst part is his character, like his flaw is he's not that dexterous.
Yep.
Well,
Real convenient, huh?
Well, you should know by now that my character's like unofficial title is the arsonist.
How much is level 10?
He was a little. That helps a lot. That's kinda
What's the
interesting
challenge
how
rating
that
of a level 10 paladin?
fucking challenge rating is bullshit.
A It gives us a base stat of EXP to work with, though.
Yeah, but the thing is, a challenge rating system is kind of horseshit in and of itself. But that's really interesting. To learn what would happen if a level 10 essentially player character fought 3 level 4s. Thankfully, somebody rolled stupid stats and can do stupid
Monster
things.
statistics by challenge rating. I found something that could work. It needs to be changed. I found this thing. This thing could work. It gives us an EXP counter for the CRs. So he was about, according to this, a CR of 3 with 700 EXP. Something like that.
Alright. Let me see.
According to Mr. Eladian in the chat, he says that he should be about a CR3, high end of CR3, but still CR3.
So about 700 experience.
Alright, that works.
Thank you,
Congrats,
Internet
guys.
people.
You're the best. Thank you, guys.
Why is somebody watching this?
That calculator thing is actually really good to use then, I guess. It actually gives us the EXP levels for the CRs.
Alright.
He says he's just getting into DMing, so
Oh, and then you should have a fun time watching what players should not do.
Trust me, it's a fun thing.
And just
Overall. The goal of the thing for DMs is to have fun while making sure your players are having fun. If you got that, then you'll be good. With that, before I forget, you guys having fun?
Yep.
oh, absolutely not. This is awful. I don't know why I show up every week.
For the views, baby. For the views.
Right. How did I forget? Learn to railroad your players effectively is what I was told by my friend, says Peliadion. Because if you don't railroad sometimes, it's as much fun as if you railroad them through the entire thing.
Oh, yeah, no. So, for you, I essentially railroaded the first session and altered it as I went to engaging on their responses and everything. And then I gave them three directions. Basically, I call it a pathway system. So they have 3 pathways that they can go. They have the main story, which is what they're on. Then they had another story dealing with bandits, and another story dealing with an invading orc army. And regardless of what they, and then I said, okay, here's your choices. What do you want to do? Then they can choose.
And then we ended up doing all 3 anyway.
here and there. They're going to intersect just because bandits are bandits are going to be a problem regardless. But you aren't going to be facing like the story and everything with with the bandits. Orcs are invading the entire country, so I would be amazed if you did not fight a bunch of orcs.
How did they get here? By boat?
Yeah.
So
They
orc
went from
boats.
one country that they already conquered over to this country.
Wait, they've already completely conquered a country?
They have, as a race, conquered 2 countries.
Oh god, we have a lot more oaks to go through then.
One other thing.
Essentially, each clan will take over.
What's your memory speed at right now? 1067.
And so, for example,
1067 megahertz.
it would be.
You have more committed than what we're able. What do you mean?
Yeah, basically, a city will be
Close it. No.
taken over, and then basically they spread and try to take over as much land as possible before they feel satisfied, or they can't be moved any further, and that will be theirs. And usually, what ends up happening is another clan kind of forms, and that clan goes off to try to conquer more land, and that's what's happening right now.
Got it.
And one of the reasons why they do it is because their gods are very actively watching them, or at least in my world.
Hmm.
Palladian says, my friend once had an NPC he wanted the players to not kill because he was integral and his players shot him immediately without letting him speak. So from now on, all important NPCs scale 2 levels above his players.
Well, technically this guy was
This guy,
6 levels above us, and we still beat his ass. Well, he almost beat our ass, but we still beat his ass.
yeah, no, this guy, aside from the fact that this guy is supposed to be dealing with, his goal wasn't to actually kill them; it was just to get the thing and go.
But we needed the thing anyway,
But you guys needed the thing anyways.
so we needed a way to stop him anyway.
And here's a hint, and it's something that works. Make contingency plans if the thing that you're thinking about goes completely AWOL, like this.
No, he's still
Because-
alive. We just
Oh, he's alive.
we just completely annihilated him.
Yeah, no,
Non-lethally.
he's still alive.
We
But
completely annihilated him. Non-lethally, of course.
Unless it's like a level 1 versus a level 5, almost all of the time the team with more actions per turn is going to win. Because
But he was also a paladin with 18 AC, so
I know. It's just that fucking the more actions you get in the turn, the more times that you're likely to hit, as well as you're able to use your spells and such. And so unless the enemy is like ungodly or like a super boss or whatever, or like 6 levels
we're
in
talking.
between,
Yeah,
the team with the higher player count typically.
is going to have a significant advantage regardless, because where he basically has to do his own one roll to see if he hits someone. You guys have 4 rolls at the moment. Oh, you had 4 rolls at the moment. Turret's gone now, so they had 4 tries to hit the person.
this guy also had his bonus action to attack with the floaty axe thing of death.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, the spiritual
I
weapon,
should've-
which is a pretty fucking badass.
Yeah,
Its only downfall is the fact that it can only move 20 feet.
He
Yeah,
meant
no,
more so
people
2
can
levels
walk- people
above the
can-
combined level of the party.
People can walk away. People can just literally walk away from it in most cases. So, but it's still a fun thing,
yeah. Usually,
Especially-
continue.
especially since it doesn't require concentration either. And that's the biggest piece of shit thing, is it doesn't require concentration.
Oh, it's better. It's a bonus action to make, by the way. He just has to go, bonus action, There you go. Spiritual weapon.
Bonus action. Now there's a floating axe. Fuck you.
It's one of
Yep.
the reasons Guts is because he wants to probably get that at some point.
Yeah.
I don't
We-
remember
we-
seeing floating axes in the character chart for Oathbreakers.
Spiritual weapon should be a thing that you can get, I believe.
You said that he was a conqueror, not an Oathbreaker.
Well, no, he is a conqueror. You are an oathbreaker.
Yeah.
But they're both paladins, though.
They're both paladins.
Oh,
Yeah.
as in like it's a base paladin thing?
I believe so.
I
Almost
was-
all
Spiritual weapon.
deity-powered characters can use spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I had it on my cleric when they were doing that game.
Also,
Grumsh had it as well.
Also, Palladian meant 2 levels above the team level, not just the like generic. Oh, I'm level 6. Well, I'm level 8. No, he meant like if there's 3 level 6, then that means that their character's level 20.
Oh no, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. Friggin'. Oh, you have to be Oath of Conquest to have spiritual weapon.
Oh.
But yeah, as I was saying,
Available for
we're-
clerics, life domain, war domain, or Oath of Conquest, which is paladins.
But as I was saying before, Fudge, we didn't have anything to get the orb away from him without fighting him. Like we didn't have like a what's the? I'm trying to think of a spell or something like teleport, grab, telekinesis, whatever crap. We didn't
Yeah.
have anything like that. Like I have yet to invent a grappling hook but remind me, I need to invent a grappling hook.
Duly noted. But also, one of the things is you might plan an encounter, and it might go really fucking weird. For example, the entire reason this thing happened was because they decided to hit my wall of quote unquote doom,
Yeah, then
And
we
we-
beat its ass.
and then they decided to beat its ass, and then so I'm like, okay, there's
We
going to be a
successfully
reason for that.
we successfully hit the wall of doom. We all managed to hit it. With its 18 AC with a sneak attack, or not really sneak attack. You know what I mean? Like we
Yeah.
all managed to hit it.
But I keep on one of the things I try to do is like, okay, what happens if the person that they fight either dies or gets unconscious or what have you? Have something kind of vague and planned for it, because that is something that I am very grateful that I do. Because stuff like this happens, and then I go, "Oh shit, what am I going to do? Oh right, I got something." For me, at least, it's a combination of planning stuff out and then just improving as I go, just so that I don't have to try to plan out every minute detail because I don't know what these people are going to do.
And that's
least
the
we
idea.
left him
Like,
alive.
you could set up something, but then like we could not go there.
Yeah.
Favorite
Oh,
favorite example was from Critical Role. They had an entire dungeon that Matt Mercer made that they just completely bypassed.
wasn't there something with an actual pirate ship that they just completely wrecked, and the DM just had to like throw out a bunch of notes, like it's right there?
I don't know about that one, but I do remember there was one where they had to go through a pyramid to get to the top of the pyramid to grab something, but they decided to
Climb the outside of the pyramid.
no, they flew up and just went over it, grabbed it, and walked off. Basically, which is the thing that happens sometimes. But also, on the flip side, don't obviously compare yourself to stuff like Matt Mercer and what have you. That is something that apparently is becoming an increasing problem. As a lot of new DMs are like, I gotta be like Matt Mercer in Critical Role. No, you'll find your niche.
No, he is a professional voice actor, and that is
Yeah.
it. He does
I
a lot.
do. The other thing is, the reason why I do funny voices is just so that the players can tell that it's the character that's talking instead of just me talking to them. If they want to do voices, they can do voices. If they don't want to do voices, they don't have to.
Hi there, I'm Guts. How you doing?
I tried a voice act pitch. Oh, let's get going.
Nice. And then Cassandra's just Chris.
Listen, buddy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm listening. Tell
and it
me all
works
about it,
perfectly fine
Cassandra.
for me.
It
I
ain't
mean,
gonna
Chris.
fucking work, dude.
You haven't even tried. How are you gonna know?
It's called it'd either be really fucking taxing on my fucking voice. It just
Just try
wouldn't
it
work.
one time.
Just change the pitch a little, like, or make
Change the bitch a little.
Just a
Yeah,
little.
just a
Not,
little.
you know, not like
just a little bit.
just a
Use
little
a voice
bit.
modulator.
It's simple. All you gotta do is say it like, "Oh, hi there. My name's Cassandra. It's nice to
Right.
meet you."
That is
That does
super
not
bad.
sound like. That does not sound like Cassandra's character.
What?
I
I'm
don't
totally
at
a
all.
female of the opposite gender of God's tee.
No.
No.
God, that's awful.
Just no.
It's
Also, you might have to
super
run
bad.
into people like Nick here.
Tee.
Nick,
Yeah,
shut up.
Nick is the prime example of what you don't want to find.
Yeah.
Add it to the coughing complimation. The thing. The thing of
Oh,
his
that one
cough.
was throaty. Oh,
That was very throaty. I could tell.
oh, that hurt.
Very, very throaty. All right, before I forget,
Yeah.
I got just a little bit more to do with you guys, and then I think we'll call it.
Dude, Palladian's learning. He says tee fucking Nick.
Also, you made the coffee thing. Actually, I need to check something really quick.
Ah, shit.
Yep. Still there. His whole character final move spiel thing of edge.
I mean, of course.
It has to be there. His character is literally.
I'm
called
surprised
God.
he did. I'm surprised he didn't say it when he did like the 30 fucking damage.
I mean,
Yeah.
30
got a
damage,
point.
Nick.
I mean,
a lot of
it
damage.
didn't kill in the end, so it didn't matter.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you use it a couple. I mean, you're like a regular sort of anime protagonist. You use it a couple times, it deletes the first couple people. You use it again, the person lives, and you're like, shit.
What? How would I ever defeat him now? I am less screwed.
Ah,
Could have been your chance.
nope.
But
That's
no,
not gonna be
that's
a
gotta
thing.
happen against the final boss, alright? Then they come back more powerful than ever. We're on our last
Yeah,
legs,
and-
about to die, and then, suddenly, from the corner of my eye, I feel it. My power. My awesome power. And then I turn into a fucking new type and then use my new type powers. It's gonna be great.
That'd be great.
I don't know
Probably
how
not
that
gonna
even
happen, but
relates,
that'd
but
be great.
okay.
So should we end the Let's Talk About D&D podcast and get back to the D&D game?
Yeah.
I do not have an edging command, Palladian.
And please don't ever have one.
I mean, hang on.
Thank you for giving him ideas. All
I'm
right.
pretty sure. Sorry
No,
to
did you make
distract
him a
from the
chat?
game.
Did you make him a moderator?
No, I should.
Please don't make it
Congratulations,
literally-
you talked in the chat. You're now a moderator.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
That's the
Also-
rule.
He said sorry to distract from the game. No, we finished for tonight.
Yeah, we're
Basically.
pretty much finished.
We're basically shooting the shit right now.
Yeah,
Ayo.
it's pretty late for or at least for me ish.
It is about 1 a.m.
Sleep is for the weak. Stay up forever.
Yeah, but then I
Oh,
got
the
I
reason we're
got
doing
close
this early is
tomorrow.
because of you, Chris.
It was for the weak.
Yeah, so you know what? Here, I'm going to show you something, guys.
Nice.
You guys gonna be? This is gonna be like what we're going to be going. We're going to continue the talkie thing here next session. But I do want to show you guys a little project that I've been fiddling with.
All right, go ahead.
That I kind of did a lackluster job last time you were there.
Project fucking destroy people. Oh,
Welcome to the
shit!
town.
The town
It
expanded.
has roads.
Yeah.
The town has expanded.
Welcome to the town.
And I still have no idea what any of them fucking are.
Oh,
No,
there
this
are
one
there's a
houses.
blacksmith there. The mermaid.
Which
thing
one is the
there.
guild house? Which one's the
There's
guild
the
house? Is it this
blacksmith.
one?
There's the mermaid's
No, the guild
grotto.
house is over here.
Yep,
There's
that's
the guild house somewhere
Right
around
here.
Where?
there.
I think in
Oh,
the
it's
top
over there now.
left,
Okay.
I'm not there is the
Yeah.
freaking thing, the Coliseum we fought in, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is.
There's the Coliseum is where you guys fought. This is the barracks. And this is this in the central area is just the central road. This is where all the wood and materials come through. Down in this area is basically like the industry section and the wood carpenters guilds and what have you. Shipwrights. This section is a bit of a fancier little area. One of the more notable buildings is the Mermaid's Grotto, which is a unique little inn that I awkwardly went through. And then here and there's a bunch of different like blacksmiths and what have you in the areas. A bunch of the areas that is open are either like just little foresty areas or like farmland. Fields and stuff. This one is the super famous red blue lobster. Cannot forget the red. Actually, no, this is the red blue lobster right here.
You should write it down then on our map.
We should, shouldn't we?
Mm-hmm. If only someone was able to text onto the map that, hey, this is the red blue lobster. That'd be really useful. If only someone could do that. Someone who
Yeah.
isn't me, because I'm not going to do it anymore. Wink, wink. Wink, wink.
Be even greater if it said if the red part was red and the blue part said blue.
Ooh.
Ooh.
If I could do that with this art, I would do it. But
That's a detail.
I'm just yoinking things from actually from 2 Minute Tabletop.
Ooh.
I mean, I could just color change it for you in my program. In my art
Essentially,
program.
2 Minute Tabletop base is a unique little thing. It's where like the art direction is, at least for the maps, come from. Like the roads and the buildings, and like the grass and the gravel area, the water, are all from it. The monsters that they fight are just standard free to play. The free shit from here. Overall, the music is actually the new stuff. Currently, the one that you're watching right now or listening to right now is from a game called Pathfinder Kingmaker. I bought their original soundtrack.
Nice.
Considering that this isn't a profitable, this isn't for profit, we shouldn't have any issues with it.
I mean, even
Until
if it
Nick does
was,
something.
I mean, even if it was, do you think they would care?
Probably.
Yeah, true. But
Yeah, like,
keep
it'd
that
be
in
a different
mind.
thing if we had like, fucking a couple, 1,000 people watching what we don't.
yeah, there's that too.
We just have like one dude, I guess.
Mhm.
Oh, Palladian says, this layout, who the fuck was the architect this city?
Yeah, so this one is going to be essentially, aside from the fucking central area, essentially it was just a small little group of people, and they just expanded as they went.
Man, you ever go to get your shit back from the Thieves Guild? The town triples in size.
Yep.
How did that happen?
So yeah, also I'm not a fucking architect, so shit happens.
Fire the architect, says Palladium.
I'll take
You're
that
sure
into
I would fire a fucking
consideration,
architect.
and I'll make sure the mayor knows that he needs to fire the architect. Granted, it's probably been about 2 or 3 different architects by this time.
Yeah, man, you got the
Yep.
you got the guy that did like the freaking main road. Then he
Yeah, like
fucking quit.
the only good one. Who did the main fucking road and everything, and then everything else was just like, oh shit, we need stuff here. Okay.
Just fucking it kept adding shit.
Yeah, I kind of wanted
Yeah.
to do it sort of like just random ass because one of the things I liked when I went over to the United Kingdom was just that their roads are fucking weird.
Nice.
It's a huge safety risk to have one outlet to the road, says Palladium.
Yeah, that's why there's like 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think he means the main road outside of the town, like past the gate.
Well, it's a seaside city, so there's that.
I
Yeah.
mean, the issue is if there's a fire that starts like over here, then they can't go that way with the carts and such. They would have to go through the plains.
Oh man, what a big shame. They have to go through the plains. You know, the treeless, mostly bumpless plains. Whoa,
I
what a
mean, we
fucking
don't know
shame,
the
dude.
texture of the ground there. He said there were plants and such and farmland. So I would imagine they would be running over their crops as well, trying to escape.
Safety issue. Who gives a shit about safety? This is fucking D&D.
He said he meant one on the right side. Like, the left side has 3, one here, one
Yeah,
here.
'cause-
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Okay,
but if
that
you
one,
can't,
that one's a
if you
little more
can't-
suspect, at least.
If you can't walk from,
I know.
you just can't walk through, ignoring
Chris,
the
it's not
fucking
for a
path.
walk, it's for
Fuck
the
you.
fucking carts.
Fuck you! No,
Like,
no,
if
you
there's
can't
a
tell
fi-
me. You can't. No, you can't tell me people don't just fucking walk through.
Chris,
people don't
if
just
there's
walk
a-
through.
It's not even specifically that there's a fire. If multiple
Hey.
people want to leave at the same
Fucking-
time, it's gonna get super
Cool.
crowded going into that inlet right there.
Okay, you know what? You know what happens when like the towns make an official inlay? People make their own fucking inlay. There's probably a fucking non-seen path over here.
How the fuck are they gonna get through the houses, Chris?
There's enough room.
There's not enough room. What are you talking about?
There's enough fucking room.
How is the cart gonna make
What are
it
you
through there
asking me?
when there's no fucking road to go through?
There's anything about a cart. You just have to walk through it.
I'm talking about carts. That's what this entire conversation was predicated upon.
Here,
If
let
you
me
could just
fucking
walk
fix it for
anywhere, then
you.
the roads don't fucking matter.
No, you didn't stir up shit, Palladium. This is just how it usually goes.
Don't worry about it.
All right, there, perfect.
This is
Great.
literally how they. So they basically, this is kind of how they work.
Now we have 2 roads outside of the right side, and fucking everything's fine now. Woohoo! This architect is perfect now, says Palladium.
It's all good.
Everything
Don't
is
worry
right with the
about-
world.
Don't worry about it. They will argue about shit regardless at some point.
Oh, you want to know
Yep.
what we're gonna argue about?
No.
We're gonna argue about how you are such a fantastic DM. Isn't that right, Chris?
Okay.
Well, there's nothing to argue about that though.
Chris, this is the point where you take the opposing stance. Chris? This is where you take... this is where you take... Alright, fine. I'll take the opposing stance this time, then.
Oh, I see how it is. So you were going to take the positive stance and then the negative stance at the same time, so I can't decide whether or not you're happy with me or nasty with me.
Exactly. You know what? I think BRG's a shit DM. Well, how do you quantify being a shit DM? Well, he takes so long in between each fucking combat round that I have to go to fucking Reddit to get my enjoyment out of the game because I have to stay still for like 3 minutes on end. Well, you know, that's actually pretty valid criticism. The amount of time that it takes him to actually do anything in this game in combat, for instance, is pretty long, so he should probably work on that. Yes, thank you for agreeing with me, me. Yeah, nice job, me. Wow, we're circle jerking over here. That's nice.
Yep, yes you are. And
He's
yes,
still
I
a
do
better
know
DM
that.
than you are.
That's on me for not reading his shit before and like comprehending all of it.
Yeah, I understand it comes up, but, you know, tone it down a little bit.
BRG is still a better DM than you are, Nick.
Oof.
You wanna fucking rumble in the jungle? Because I will not contest that point. I would maybe argue for, like, the first game, but other ones, nah, not really.
Yeah, again, that's me going through and trying to figure out your guys' playstyles and shit and trying to get the story going. And it's gonna probably be an awkward thing for each time if I ever do more games. But hey, I'm learning. That's all that matters.
Now what? It's currently 1:01 a.m.
This is probably where we start to dip.
Yeah, I'm gonna start dipping. Before I
So
forget,
next week,
let's go. And let's see. Try that one. I'm just throwing music on right now.
Alright.
sounds nice.
It's like kinda Okami-like.
Mhm.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Palladian says good DM. Well, you got at least one person. You're good.
I said he's good.
You have at least one person saying you're good.
Yeah.
Anyway, where do we find you, BRG? Nowhere because you don't use any types of social media? Alright, nice job.
Yep. Nice job, you. You did a good job.
If you want to see the VODs of other games and this game, as well as the podcasts, you go to this place. Whoa, it's SooperMrNinja, yay. But I was the fucking guts dude. Yeah. Good DM takes suggestions. Nice job, DM. Yeah, you fixed the inlet road on the right. Right here.
Yep.
Like, and if you want to see Pitch Faraday, also known as Aspian, ASPE, and this dude right here, you go to this channel. The links and yeah. He uploaded something 11 months ago. A 3D final animation. Woohoo. Then, if you want to see what our fucking Cassandra's up to, who just Eldritch Blasts all the time, well, you can go to here. Uploaded 4 years ago. Nice.
Heyo.
Look at this.
Hello, viewers. This is just an
Ooh, hello viewers, I like it. July 19th, 2015.
Oh yeah.
Heyo. Please go find other D&D content. Stop watching this. Critical Role is a pretty good place to start.
They're pretty fun to watch, but don't get in the same trap as a lot of people. Of like, you have to be that
Yeah.
good to
Those
start.
people are all professionals.
Yeah, those are motherfucking professionals who've been doing roles for about billions of things. They know how to get into a character really awesome. If you want to actually see something pretty dang cool, I suggest watching the first session of the second season, because that kind of shows you how even them have to take some time to get into the roles.
He says, "Imagine watching D&D content." Kappa.
Hey man, some of it's great. I mean, I can't contest a Critical Role, but fucking welcome to the Rooster Teeth fan D&D game. You can watch. You can watch Heroes and Halfwit.
Heroes and Halfwits.
Of course,
Yeah,
a
there's
worse
that.
version of it, but you know. I mean, Heroes and Halfwits isn't that... You know what? We're probably of higher quality than Heroes of Halfwits. We have less production
Heroes of
value,
Halfwits.
but, you know.
TFS at the tables is a pretty decent one as well.
Oh right, they do their own one.
I
yeah.
can't watch any TFS stuff anymore.
Why not?
I just get sad that it's not Dragon Ball.
Right? Because you think, like, wait, they're using their time to play tabletop games instead of making more or abridged shit. We don't have enough time to make Dragon Ball, and then you look at their other channels and they're putting content on those channels daily.
Like, if they just said, hey, we don't want to do Dragon Ball anymore. We're sorry. Or, not sorry,
Actually,
but,
they
you know.
did say that it was going on the hiatus for a little while.
No, I
for
know
now.
that they said that, but then they canceled the BoJack movie. Despite them being like, oh, we want to make sure it's a good script. You could have made it good as good as you wanted, but fucking... If they don't want to... Like, I would have just rather them just came out and said, hey, we don't want to do this right now, we might in the future. We're
They
leaving
did.
it alone.
That's what a hiatus means.
No,
Nick.
but Chris, they announced the season fucking 4. Like, hey, we're definitely doing the season 4. Rather than we might do it, like, way down the future. Like, no, we're close nearby.
Nick, that's what a hiatus means.
Chris.
Yeah.
I don't
Chris.
think you know how that word
Chris,
works.
if they had just said nothing
That's
on
what
the
they
status of
think.
season 4, then I would have been content.
Oh,
But that they
Hiatus.
teased that, hey, we're totally doing a season 4, right, guys? Right? That's where I got iffy on it, Chris.
Nick, hiatus, Nick.
Chris,
Uh-huh.
it would have been a hiatus either way. It's the framing of that hiatus that is suspect. The way that they framed it is that, hey, we're going on hiatus to work on it, and we're also working on BoJack at the same time, so that way you at least get BoJack to tide you over until season 4 starts. But then they canceled BoJack, so that's shitty.
Nick's an angry man.
I'm not angry.
okay, duly noted.
I'm totally-
I can tell I have a anger button to push now.
Or just bring up TFS.
Yeah, to just bring up TFS,
Ew.
and then yeah, that's gonna be the villain then. Got it. Writing it down now.
You literally watch your tabletop game, write down all the stats, and just have them fight us.
They probably obliterate you at the moment, but yeah.
Probably. They've been going for like a while.
Yeah, no, they're I think they're in the teens and levels.
Listen, we can fight one of them.
Clearly you can. And I'll find a way to do stuff. But yeah.
We can't forget the sleepy dog.
Yeah, I
Keep
can't
ignoring
forget the
dog.
sleepy dog. I heard the
Little
sleepy
dog.
dog.
He's trying to sleep.
It's gonna be sleeps.
Sleepy, sleepy, sleep.
Stop that.
Alright.
Hey, yo. Hey. Hey. Hey.
So, the quote-unquote usual time next week?
Probably.
Yeah. I got.
Now I need to confirm what exactly the usual time is, because our first sessions were at 6:30, and then it moved up to 8
Ian,
for some of
they
them.
were never at 6:30.
We're
They
never
were.
gonna have it.
They were.
Like there's
In
only
your
like
mind.
probably state at least one that started at around 6. The rest of them have been roughly around 8.
6:30. Check the history.
I have, Ian. They haven't.
I found it before.
Cool, find it again. Prove
Okay.
Nick Crunk.
well,
Prove Nick Crunk. We're not leaving.
You're also not accounting the fact that we don't really start until Chris gets here, and sometimes Chris doesn't get here for a little while.
Yeah, now I usually try to warn you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, not till 10.
Which is perfectly
You
fine,
usually
and
don't warn us.
which I'm actually very happy you're getting a warning of stuff like that.
Here it is, 8:28.
Alright,
It is.
I think I'm gonna bow out, guys.
8:28.
Okay.
You did say 6:30.
Yeah, have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh boy.
See ya, chat.
See you next week.
Bye. Also, that coughing fit from earlier fucking closed up my throat, so I'm also bowing out.
Wait, no, I need context.
Context for what?
The picture underneath Dominic's hair picture, what is that?
Oh, let me give you a link.
What?
What?
I just don't know why that's there.
One moment. Anyway, thank you. Bye.